I don't feel like I've ever been a victim of colorism. There's not one light-skinned girl that can stand next to me and my light gonna diminish. Like, it's not giving that for me. I don't know where this comes from. When I look at people like Ekane, you can't hold a candle to most of the dark-skinned women that you're intimidated by. It shows that you're very intimidated by other women, specifically dark-skinned women. I don't believe that you feel like you have privilege.
Meloney P.
To be honest, I'm on a very low-calorie, high-protein diet. To be honest. Welcome to another episode of the That's Scary with Meloney P podcast. I'm your girl, Meloney P, and I was on TikTok and I saw the ratchetness called Ekane. Ekane, who is that? Like, who is that, y'all? Listen, before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you order your Nama product. Listen, y'all, listen. It's very rare that I get up here and talk, negative about anybody. I don't want to do that. But I was on TikTok and I was looking at just going through my For You page, going through whatever, minding my business. And I saw my girl Tiara Monet post about colorism and Ekane and blah, blah, blah. So I was like, who is Ekane and why am I seeing her on my For You page? Now, I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. Don't know who she is. Just did a little bit of research on her before this, before this recording. And, she ain't my cup of tea. She's not my, entertainment person. She's no one. I'm very grateful that she's never come up on, my page before now, because we're not the same. So for those of you who don't know, Ekane is a social media influencer, and we're using that word a little bit too loosely. She's an influencer with 1 million followers on TikTok, and she went on a rant calling a girl being a colorist, basically. I'll go ahead and play it for you now.
That's why you won't never make it nowhere, sister. On top of that, I hate to break it to you. Let me not be insecure to you, sister. Let me not try to break it down to you. But have you understand I'm a light-skinned woman? So I benefit from colorism. You're a dark-skinned woman, sister. You can never make it to the heights I make it from. Oh, can we clock that one, or is it gonna hurt y'all feelings because it's me saying it? Can we be real for once and let's clock everything? Because I'm a light-skinned woman and I say the same shit you say. You're not gonna make it to the heights I make it, bitch, because you can't fuck with me. You're a dark-skinned woman. I want you to understand that.
Ekane is saying that she is a light-skinned woman and that she benefits from colorism, and that this dark-skinned woman, now I don't know who she's talking to. I don't know the back and forth that happened, but that what led to this. But all I'm hearing is, you are a dark-skinned woman. You're beneath me. You don't benefit from my colorism, blah, blah, blah. Girl, let me clean my glasses, honey, because this is a We all call Giselle from Real Housewives of, not we all, but a lot of us have said that Giselle from Real Housewives of Potomac is a colorist, right? Now, the grace that I'll give her is at least she is an attractive woman. Let's just give her that. Ekane, I don't know what's going on. I don't know who hurt you, but I started kind of going through her videos and I'm just thinking, okay, this is a little girl who is hurt. A little girl who is lashing out, a little girl who, has some trauma. And at the end of the day, I do see that she posted a apology video, but to me, she can keep that apology. People, when they get mad, they try, the real them comes out a lot of times, and they say what they have been harboring and what they've been thinking the whole time. So yeah, you may be light skinned, but let's list a few things that you are not. You are not classy. You are not feminine. You are ran through. You are regular. You're a hood booger. You're classless. Like, we can go on. Okay. But let me give you this grace. At least you apologized. And I feel like just kind of going through some of her content, this is a girl who likely is in pain and has experienced some type of trauma. The Ekanes of the world, the Sexy Reds of the world, we got to stop giving these people platforms. We have to stop putting these people on these pedestals that they do not deserve to be on. When I was going through her content, it was really giving like, ugh. Like, you are not someone that can say that you benefit. Like, to me, yeah, you have a lot of followers, and that's great because you're online being ratchet, being a hood booger. We get it. But you're nothing that I would, and a lot of women would want to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, all money ain't good money. All followers ain't good followers. And I know right now she thinks that she's, leading a good life, and that's great. She might be, and she might be rich and this, that, and the third. But I'm so tired of these sexy red wannabe Ekane women coming out here making us look bad. I hate that we're giving her a platform. I hate that I'm even talking about her, to be honest with you, but it is what it is. And this goes into a deeper conversation. Like, the apology, she can really keep it because this is how you truly think. And here's the thing that I want these dark-skinned, beautiful women to understand. First of all, that's low-hanging fruit. Okay, like, is that all you can say? Okay, you're a little bit lighter than whoever you're talking about. Okay, great. But at the end of the day, that's all you have. That's truly all you have. People only come for beautiful, dark-skinned queens because they see their beauty and they're intimidated by it. That is low-hanging fruit. That is very much low-hanging fruit. Being online, bragging about all the dicks you sucked, bragging about all the men you slept with, fighting with your child's father, doing all this stuff in front of your kids. Like, is that a legacy that you want to leave behind? But see, in this current day and age, we find that stuff to be cute, cool, and entertaining. Now, mind you, I'm going to say it again. She ain't never showed up on my For You page because she's not for me. She's not for me. And I'm grateful for that. But at the end of the day, what privileges are you getting, boo? Because you don't look privileged to me. And I think that you are another person. Where is Iyanla Vanzant when we need her? We need to bring her back. We need to bring people like her, Giselle, and the other boogers on the Iyanla Vanzant show because they need help. But here's the thing. I think there are a lot of undercover likely colorists out there. And for me, one thing that I have difficulty with, and I've been begging and trying and searching for someone to come on the show and educate me and the listeners and the viewers on colorism, because being a deeper skin tone woman, I don't feel like I've ever been a victim of colorism. I feel like there's not one light skinned girl that can stand next to me and my light gonna diminish. Like, it's not giving that for me. So I don't know where this comes from. To me, when I look at people like Ekane, you can't hold a candle to most of the dark skinned women that you're intimidated by. And for you to say that so quickly and so easily, it shows that you're very intimidated by other women, specifically dark-skinned women. I don't believe that you feel like you have privilege. I think that, and I saw on some of her videos that she's a girl who, like many of us, was bullied, was picked on, maybe, poor growing up, and now that she has this platform, she's coming back for everybody who hurt her. So I understand that it's probably a deeper conversation, a deeper root of where this stems from. But again, you have a responsibility. I don't care if you're 25, I don't care if you 45. You have a certain responsibility, I feel like, having this platform to not spew out this dumbass information. Like, it's just embarrassing. It is embarrassing as a Black woman. But at the end of the day, I'm not even embarrassed because we're not even on the same level. Like, I'm not really embarrassed because I feel like I don't look at Ekane or the sexy reds, but specifically the Ekanes, I don't look at her as, I don't know. I don't look at her. Period. Hard stop. I don't even look at her. Like, I don't look at her. You know what I'm saying? I think that she's I think she's intimidated. I think she's just truly intimidated. But I want to have a deeper conversation because on one of my previous episodes, I was talking about Michael Jordan, and I was talking about there has to be some type of self-hate to choose intentionally a life partner who, one, looks absolutely nothing like you, like your children, like your mom, like your grandma, intentionally, and two, to choose a partner who and I know would never choose you if you were just a regular Joe with a regular job. not only she would not choose you, but she would probably cross the street if she saw you on her same side of the street. So I feel like this colorism conversation, here's the thing. It's a more of a deep rooted slavery to the 60s evolution. You know, a lot of our parents are colorists. A lot of our parents are colorists. And so I feel like a lot of it stems from just trauma that Black people have, you know, experienced and have faced. But at the end of the day, this girl Ekane, she is not no baby. She's a grown ass woman that's had over 100 bodies. She said at only, you know, age 20 something, and she brags about that. And you know, all we can do is try. Well, I ain't got to do shit, to be honest with you. I ain't got to do nothing. Again, she's not on my radar. She's not in my For You. She's not on, you know, she's just a hood rat with a platform. And that seems to be what people like, child. People seem to like the hood rats with the platforms. And or they seem to give platforms to the hood rats. Like, it's so cool, it's popular, it's trendy to be arguing with a man, bragging about a man beating you up, doing this in front of your kids, and now you're passing on generational curses and generational issues to your children, to your sons. Now your son might be an abuser, and you just passing it on down, and it's not cute. It's not cute. It's not cute. Now, well, let's flip it, because at the end of the day, what my hope for her would be is that she is in her 20s. And if she is smart, she will try to rebrand herself. But do I see her being smart? I don't. Do I see her doing that? I don't. You know, I really ain't got nothing really for her. Now, I will say that she made this comment, and I also saw someone else, a girl on TikTok, say that she does benefit from colorism, because if a dark-skinned girl was on a platform talking about having, you know, BV, talking about being beat up by her baby daddy, talking about all the men she slept with at age 15, she would not get the same welcome, I guess, as a lighter skinned woman. But I don't believe that. The ratchets are everywhere. They come in all different shades, all different colors. And Sexy Red is not light skin. You know, she's not of a brighter skin tone, whatever. She's not. So this is not something where she's actually benefiting from colorism. And it's not a good thing. Like, this is not a good thing that people are watching her you know, spew this toxicity to our community, to our children. Like, I pray that having a teenage daughter, God knows what she's looking at on TikTok, but I'm sure this comes up on a lot of the younger kids' pages, and it's just very embarrassing. And that's it. That's all. Like, I mean, it's just, girl, we're not bothered by you. We don't see you. Like, you need help. We're over here good with our melanin. Like, we're good. You are not. Anyway, guys, listen, I don't really know who this girl is. For the most part, I looked at her content, wasn't impressed, won't ever, hopefully I'll never see it again. But I just wanted to give you guys my take, my opinion on this Ekane mess. Comment below, let me know your thoughts, and I will see you in the next episode.